When I was in university, I did plenty of white women, but after that, I lived outside the U.S. for so long, and
It's so much easier in Asia.
right, oh yeah, of course. But now with it, is like so much shit. I wonder is like is this an Asia thing or girls like this? Like for example, this girl, my favorite of the girls I'm seeing right now. Like I explained before, she's not like way more. She is my favorite. Like she was upset with me of it, not too much, but a little bit.
Rẽ phải vào quốc
And she's
hương.
like, you didn't text me yesterday, and I'm like, hey, you posted a story and I sent you a message. I saw it. She's like, nope. Responding to a story is not a message.
Oh, yeah, that's mainly happening in Asia. An issue with my office in Hong Kong.
200 mét nữa, rẽ phải.
And surprisingly, she's been pretty decently cool. And I just told her, I was like, part of it is just being politically correct, not politically correct, you know what I mean, but like being correct, and part of it is truthful. I just said, hey, to be honest, like, I don't understand. Like, from now on, I will understand that you don't think responding to a story is a message, but I did not know it. And she's like pretty cool about it. But like when I tell her, she's like, oh, you did not know that? I didn't. To be honest.
Rẽ phải.
And she's like,
That's you being smart because
yeah.
You could have tried to play the game. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You just say cultural gap, like miscommunication. You didn't know.
Yeah. No, I
can accept that.
No, I do all that kind of shit. I do all that. Yeah,
that's the way to proceed.
100%.
I can tell you have a lot of experience.
Yes, for sure. Oh, bro, dude, the other day, the one where I get cucked, dude, I fucking never remember any of these girls' names, dude. And,
oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, dude.
Can you imagine like you see a woman 3-4 times, don't remember her name?
I do it all the time. I don't know. Oh, police.
Rẽ phải vào cầu SàiGòn, đường Võ Nguyên Giáp.
And yeah, normally I just don't remember. And with this girl, we're there, and I told her, what I try to do is I don't really like to lie. There's being strategic.
Đi tiếp cầu SàiGòn 1 km nữa.
I've been dating these girls for a while now. I know how to be strategic, but I also try to fill with truthful things so I don't forget. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, so I try to do both strategic but also truthful. And I just told you to we were having really nice, we're having wine by the Moine, and we're in these two lawn chairs, we're nice in the pool of the ocean, very romantic, we have our wine, very beautiful.
Yes.
And everything's going very good. Maybe. And at one point, she's just like, what's my name? I don't fucking know her name. And
no, she knew.
She's like, what's my name?
If she's asking, she knows.
Anyways, and so
say Nui.
Yeah. And I say simple shit, and I quickly look at my phone on her Zalo, like, what's her name? And then
400 mét nữa, check sang phải vào đường Điện Biên Phủ.
The key is deny. Vietnamese girls, I don't know about Hong Kong girls. In Vietnam, the key thing is just deny. And she's all like, oh, you looked up my name on your phone. You're like, nope, I was looking at all the photos of us to show you how obviously I know your name. Just deny. Always deny. And I just told her, so
Check sang phải vào đường Điện Biên Phủ.
Which was true, but I just deny it because it's just, they can't help the truth. And then I told her
Was it something fucked up or is it
400 mét nữa, rẽ phải.
It had an English name, I remember, but it's like a Vietnamese name. I can't remember that shit. And so I tell her the truth, that part I kind of make up, but the rest,
you don't tell her the truth. No, you say, oh, of course I know you.
Yeah. So I guess that part's not true, but that part's being true. But then I tell her, like, I really, then the next part I share her how I really feel, and actually she's more receptive. She's more receptive to some things than I thought, which is a pleasant surprise.
Rẽ phải vào cầu vượt Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh, đường Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh.
Let me tell you, I haven't actually really told her what I want from the girl. I say, hey, I feel like I take you out, you want to go to the beach, I pay for everything.
Đi tiếp đường Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh 1 km nữa.
I don't have any money, I don't care how much money your family had. I really don't care about any of that. The only thing I want from a woman is like happiness and like not complaints. And like you just make a really hostile environment when you say these things and ask me things, and I really really hate it. So like I don't ask you for very much. I just want to be happy. And like when you just make it awkward or weird, I really hate it. All true. All 100%. And so she surprisingly understood it well. She was like, oh, okay, I kind of see. Like,
No, that's because she's a docile one.
yeah.
If I were to pull something like that, she would kill me.
Yeah. No, I only date docile women. No, if women are strong,
Also,
like
my girlfriend in Hong Kong, she's actually very different. She's way more educated than me.
400 mét nữa, đi bên phải để vào đường Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh.
All of her family and the people she worked with, they all been to Oxford or Cambridge.
Right.
She's her English is better than any native English people I know.
Right. I understand.
And she speaks those 4 or 5 languages and everything. She's more.
Đi bên phải để vào đường Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh.
But the local women in Hong Kong, yes, they're all freaking tigers, bro. You have to be careful.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like that's
but
what.
I agree with you. You know, it's sometimes difficult to explain these to women. You know, I never look for pride.
Đi tiếp đường Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh 2 km nữa.
And then they always end up finding those like excuses and ways to just like starting fighting with you. Okay, you forgetting her name is good enough of a reason.
It is good enough. Reason it is good enough.
But even if it wasn't a name, it would be something else.
Right.
Oh, you don't remember like the exact date where we met? When we met?
I don't remember that shit. I never remember that shit.
500 mét nữa, nhập vào cầu Văn Thánh 2, đường Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh.
Yeah. No, I don't.
So you know, I'm pretty sure that's sort like, you know, sometimes women, right, they like to test your limits.
Right.
To see.
No, you have to.
So-
and they
so-
respect you more if you hold your ground.
Yeah,
They
so
do, for
she
sure.
started with something easy.
Right.
What's the name? I said, yeah, no, I'm not going to take that shit.
Right.
She answered, oh, that's your name. And what is the first name? She wanted to start a fight with you.
Yeah. That's why it's just like
Sometimes just to see if you care.
right. The thing is,
Đi tiếp
yeah.
đường Nguyễn Hữu Cảnh thêm 1 km rưỡi nữa.
I like, yeah, that's the thing, but you just gotta keep it real. It's like a lot of times, too, I mean, so many girls here, I mean, I just are so poor. I just keep it real with them. And, like, you know, like I had an ex-girlfriend, she kind of had to think about it. And eventually she did. She started, like, we dated for a while, and most things were really good. And I could kind of tell, dude, she was trying to pull some power moves. And, you know, trying to do some ultimatums. And, like, I was like, dude, holy shit, if you're going to be like this, I don't want to date you. Like, and I could tell that she
Was
really.
this the woman that used to work for Mr. Tan from SVC, the cashier guy?
No, that was my girlfriend before her.
Oh.
And yeah, I remember one point she's like trying to pull some power moves, whatever, and I really hated it. And I just at a certain point, because like at a certain point you kind of just don't care. Like, it just,
500 mét
like, I
nữa,
have, like, these
nhập
hard
vào đường
boundaries
Tôn
that
Đức
I'm
Thắng.
not going to change. And I kind of tell her, I'm like, look, like I feel like I give you a good life. You know, I'm not the richest man, I'm middle class, but like, look, I take you out to restaurants that Vietnamese normal people be like, her family people cannot afford any of these things. I'm like, look, I have a nice apartment that 90+% of Vietnamese can't afford. I take you out to restaurants regularly. I go to bars. I pay for everything. We go on vacation. I paid for almost all of it. Like when we went on vacation to Malaysia, I said, you pay plane ticket to make sure she actually shows up. I said, you pay plane ticket, I will buy 100% everything. All hotels, everything, 100% I pay for. And so I pay for, 90+% of my life. They said the only thing I didn't pay for was like her cosmetics and shit. All the food, all the necessities. She goes grocery store, I give her money. And I say, look, I feel like I give you a very nice life that 90+% of Vietnamese cannot afford. I ask for very little. I want happiness. I don't want complaints. Little things. Okay. Oh, I don't want Japanese tonight. I want Italian. Okay, no problem. I don't care. But I don't want to come home and no. I hate it. It's the number one thing I hate. I will not tolerate it.
Oh, I wish I could say that.
Yes.
Bro,
Yeah.
she always does that too.
Yeah, no.
So, but
And
people should know.
within me, it's not even like I just get to a point where I break and I don't care anymore. Where I just tell the truth because it's like it's not worth it. If you know you have 3 other girls that'll call you can call up right now, you're like, look,
Đi tiếp
like,
1 km
this is
nữa.
it. Like I know.
And then they have to make a choice.
Yeah, and so some of them will break it off and be like, no, I've had girls, especially if they were beautiful, that I wasn't rich enough or whatever, and they just had very high expectations. Like I dated a girl, very beautiful, very beautiful, and she was pissed, dude. She didn't like it. Like for example, things that white people like. For example, I like happy hour, I like discount day, and she did not like that. She hated that, and she was like, no, I want a man who can afford anything and doesn't think about price. I want a man who can give me a credit card. I want a man who I can go on my friend's credit card and pay for it. And dude, she's hot enough to get all that. She had it. Yeah, dude. I broke her for white people.
But you did have some things, so it's very good. You had
Yeah,
your fun.
she was super hot. But yeah, but she.
How long did you
Did I date her? I don't know, but we probably met up at least definitely more than 5 times.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, she's very beautiful, and I mean, yeah, like at least 3 times, if not more.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, she's very beautiful, and yeah, but yeah, she told me she would never date a white person after me. She's like, I hate stingy man. I want man who give me credit card. I want man who doesn't say I don't want to think about happy hour.
That's so sad. I mean, it's great in a way because you're thinking, okay, so I bring money to the couple and then I don't get all of those problems and all of those complaints. And in a way, it's attractive. But on the other hand, I'm thinking, you want the mother of your kids to be like that. It's fun for a few
Right,
months,
for sure. I think about this. I know it's a very good question. I've thought about this a lot. But I had texted a buddy where we're at, another buddy. He's a bit different than our vibe, but not too much. And he's a bit older than us. And he married like a Vietnamese girl who doesn't really know very many things. And I like to hear his opinion, not because I agree with it, but because
200 mét nữa, rẽ phải vào đường Tôn Đức Thắng.
some like way younger Vietnamese girl who doesn't like know things. And he really likes it because he can get away with so much. Her family and her are very poor. And like he's gotten a bit more whipped recently, but not crazy. That like they're nothing without him. They're incredibly
Rẽ phải vào đường Tôn Đức Thắng.
and being successful. It's like they're just so you have so much power.
Yeah.
And so like
But then that you want to be manipulative with your wife.
sure. I mean part of it too. I mean that's actually a very good question.
I
There-
think
yeah.
it's fine if it's like if there is some aspect to it that's part of the deal. I understand it.
400 mét nữa, rẽ phải vào Hàm Nghi.
Or you're gonna allow me to go to the hookers every week. Because
Yeah.
if you don't, then
Well,
your life is all fucked up.
I
and
think-
it's very sad.
I think that if you have to literally say it, it's very sad. I think that's not really how it works. It's that you pick a woman who's docile and may or may not know what it is, but you want a woman who doesn't say it, who doesn't bother you. And so I think it's incredibly toxic if you're like, if I leave you, you'll have no money. Like, yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
horrible.
don't think that's what it is. For the
That's
most
not the
part.
dynamic.
No,
Yes.
the dynamic is I'm going out now. Okay, honey, I love you. See ya.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like, I don't.
Rẽ phải vào Hàm
I
Nghi.
totally agree. If it was
yeah, I
like,
mean, for sure. I mean, to be honest, looking back, I'm 30 now. I'm thinking not so naive, but compared to other people, I'm still very naive. Look at me when I was 22 or 21. Oh, I was so fucking happy.
right. I have a friend who supposedly.
Đi bên trái để vào Hàm Nghi.
Spot to me. Oh wow.
So imagine a woman who's 21, she doesn't know anything about life. Until you went to some of those places.
Yeah.
To even think that a place like that would exist,
Right,
you
right,
need
right.
a lot of imagination.
Right.
And then to even think that someone would do that too behind your back as well.
Đi bên trái để vào Hàm Nghi.
I don't know. 21 years old, so I thought, no, why like together, they love each other, they're not going to cheat.
No, but
Because-
cheating's very popular in Vietnam.
No,
Đi bên phải để vào hàm nghi.
important, you know? No, but, I mean,